everyone, Rob here from the SnapCast. I'm joined by Zach. Say hi.
How's it going?
And Sean.
Hello.
And we got ourselves some Throne of Edlraine and some Throne of Edlraine collector packs. Now, we're not going to be opening both boxes right now. We're going to do one box, one collector pack. But if you click on the next video, we'll have a link at the end or down below right now. And you'll be able to see the other box and collector pack as well. So go ahead, let's get started. Choose one box, choose one collector pack. We'll open those ones first.
Alright.
We got our sleeves over here ready to go. Graciously donated by our newest sponsor, Jacksonville Game Center in Jacksonville, Florida. Be sure to check them out. Probably the premier store, definitely for modern and legacy play. They still get wonderful standard cards as well. And it's more than just a magic shop. Get all of your gaming supplies, board games, D&D, and more. JacksonvilleGameCenter.com. Alright. I just made that plug up right there. I don't have anything written down yet.
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Just remember, you are upside down on the camera.
Alright, so these are reverse order. Oh, there we go.
So first one we got good old Murderous Rider.
Alternate art Murderous Rider.
Nice.
It's gonna be a new staple for standard for sure. Put it around like this.
Yeah, being able to destroy target creature or planeswalker, then immediately follow it up with a lifelinker. When it dies, you put it at the bottom of its owner library.
Oh, nope, this Midnight Clock.
Midnight Clock. Okay.
And then we don't need to see the combos.
Nah, we're not going to go through the commons. Yeah, I'll just keep moving those aside. Those are here.
Just care about the rares anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our first foil.
Nice. Foil, a Rose Thorn Acolyte.
Then we have a Charming Prince.
Ooh. So both of you were able to pre-release last night. I was not able to. What did you think of the set as sealed?
Super fun.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun experience. Nothing like I've really pre-released before. The adventure mechanic as a whole is just something that adds a whole nother level to actually playing Magic that I wasn't really expecting just looking at the previews of the cards.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing some playing on Arena with the Build Any Standard deck. And yeah, just having that mechanic of being able to cast a sorcery and then being able to follow it up as a creature later on is wonderful. Stonecoil Serpent as our next rare.
Oh, we got our first Mythic, the Great Henge.
The Great Henge, yes. Mono Green Stompy decks, definitely using that as a staple. I mean, it's a really good card. You can play it as early. The Dream is turn 3. If you can land a turn 2 Rotting Registrar, you can follow this up on turn 3.
We got our first full rare, the Castle, the Red Castle.
Yeah.
Red Rare Land.
Yeah. Emberith. Here, let's go ahead and we'll sleeve that up and your Mythic.
Yep, and then we got the new Hero Precinct 1 for Knights, Worthy Knight.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Mardu Knights decks running around as well. Seems to be a very strong limited sub-theme you can go for.
So already a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about the food mechanic.
Second Mythic, Robber of the Rich.
Ooh.
Nice little pretty good guy.
Have either of you been able to abuse the food mechanic yet? Help you out?
We both had, so I played a sealed event on Arena. Let's see what we get here real quick. We got Full of the Fancies. No max hand size. Cool artifact. So in the Arena pre-release, I opened up Oko, Feasting Troll, and a Gilded Goose.
Try to keep this stuff over here.
So, it was pretty much a standard deck, and then we built it in standard, and
yeah, with the unlimited standard metagame event that's going on right now, we both built Simic Food with really only a blue splash for Oko, and it's been working quite well.
Okay.
we got Daria.
Savagely throwing everything in the box.
We got a second foil, Revenge of the Ravens. And we got this Feyboer Elder.
Good old Fey Elder right here. Treefolk Druid for your Treefolk friends out there.
Is the new Bloom Tender, correct?
Yeah, just +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control.
And then you start making mana for that much too.
Yep.
Ooh, we got the green legendary creature.
Ooh, Yorvo. And this is one that a lot of people have been looking at playing too for mono green decks.
Oh yeah. He's a better what was the one green drop? The one mana, the one green. He got bigger.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield or dies, that's stronger than it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got our next mythic, Outlaws Merman.
Ooh.
Crazy card with some crazy mechanics. You have to
That
start.
was a limited bomb for sure.
Yeah, so at the beginning of your upkeep, choose one at random. Create a red and green creature token with the following characteristics. And, there we go. Let's get up on camera. See if we can focus on it. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm just going to read it. 3/1 human warrior with trample and haste. 2/1 human cleric with lifelink and haste. And a 1/2 rogue with haste. And when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage. Or when it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. Nice.
This is a really good limited bomb. Oh, we got another rare. Or not rare, foil. Oh, Stolen by the Fae. Another good limited bomb.
Nice. There we go.
So, you...
So Stolen by the Fae, X and 2 blue. Turn target creature with CMC X to its owner's hand. You create X 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. Nice.
Fabled Passage. The better Evolving Wilds.
Yes.
Fabled Passage is neat because it does force the land to come in tapped, but then it does untap itself. Meaning, because it enters tapped, Amulet will cause an untapped trigger to go on the stack.
Ooh, yeah, for you Amulet players if you want to jam that.
And then, what I didn't realize until like mid pre-release was it checks on 4 lands as it resolves as you get your 4th land. So if you play it on turn 4, then that land comes in untapped.
Yep.
Ooh, we got the Bone Crusher Giant.
Nice. There were some Storm decks that initially thought this was like the new Skullcrack, and then they realized that it indeed wasn't because it does not prevent life gain.
Ooh, Foil Midnight Clock.
Ooh, there we go.
And we got the reprint for Sorcerer Spyglass.
Always great to see while war is standard legal.
Remember, Sorcerer Spyglass does work both ways. Don't shut yourself off a Sorcerer Spyglass.
Torben, Thrain of Red Fell.
Mono red powerhouse right there.
Yep.
People were trying to work him in the Calamity decks, just because it turns all of your Calamity triggers now into bolts. Oh wait, why am I sleeping that up? I just really like Torben. So I'll just put that over there on the side.
Ooh, we got a foil alt art Foul Mare Knight. And then we got a Linden the Steadfast Queen.
Nice. Hushbringer is a card that some people are also looking at too, just because it does. It's what is that? Tocatli Honor Guard, essentially.
Ooh, we got the Oath Sworn Knight.
So far, not bad. We've got 2 foil rares and 3 mythics.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of mythics being opened in these
We
boxes.
got Foiled Forest.
There you go.
And we got
It's-
Hushbringer.
Speaking of which, there she is. Good old Hushbringer. Now, this art has received a lot of criticism. Definitely looks like some interns practicing their Google skills with it. My camera's not acting the best today. I apologize for this, folks.
We have the Irene Pyromage. Turn drawing into bolts.
Oh, Ironcrag Pyromancer.
Ironcrag. I'm bad at English.
I will say, if that cost maybe 1 less, it could be playable in Standard Phoenix, being you will be drawing a lot of cards during each turn.
Right, yeah, whenever you draw your 2nd card each turn, Ironcrag Pyromancer deals 3 damage to any target.
I just feel the 3-drop slot is currently fully occupied with Royal Scions and Enigma Drake.
Yeah.
So we got the green rare land to get your feasting trolls out faster.
Castle Garenberg.
Ooh, we got a foil Steel Claw Lance. Then we got the Witch's Vengeance. -3/-3 to the tribe of your choice.
This is a card a lot of people were talking about for coming in Modern also. Because you can just name humans and just run them out. Again, I mean, any tribe really, but I know a lot of people were looking at humans particularly. For
Humans
that
and
one.
Spirits being the big 2 in Modern.
Yep.
We got the Black Lance Paragon. A knight version of a pirate. That was printed in Ixalan.
And you still got goblins running around in Modern too.
Goblins are definitely becoming more and more of a thing.
beautiful glass casket. And we got the Lockmere Serpent.
A little pricey, but I mean for a 7/7, that's with flash. That's not bad.
And a whole wall of text to go behind it too. Potentially controls next bomb.
I was gonna say that's controls 1/1 con right there.
One thing I don't see enough people talking about is the cauldron cat combo going along. Sacrifice the cat to the cauldron, make a food, sacrifice the food to the cat, drain an opponent for 1 life.
Now here's a card that gets talked about a lot. Once Upon a Time. And it's wonderful. I've enjoyed it so far. Different modern decks are splashing it to see how it works. I mean, you get a free Ancient Stirrings, essentially. I can't say no to that.
The whole thing with, I see people talking about how it can replace Ancient Stirrings in Tron if it gets banned. I just don't see it being that good in the sense that it doesn't hit any of your planeswalkers.
Correct. It's creature or land. That's where it kind of falls out with.
We got the Wicked Wolf. Ooh. And then also I'm just going to throw out to Seb McMinn for being the best artist.
Yes.
Ooh, another mythic. We got Rankle, Master of Pranks.
Nice little fairy rogue right here. So flying in haste. Whenever it enters the battlefield, or whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose any number. Then each player discards a card. Each player loses 1 life and draws a card. Each player sacrifices a creature. So you can choose any number of those.
Or, no, it's 1 mode every time it deals combat damage.
So whenever choose any number, then that's all it says. Just whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose any number. And then each player discards a card, loses 1 life, draws a card, or sacrifices a creature.
Oh. I think I was playing it on Arena. It definitely only lets you choose 1 mode, so we'll probably have an incoming errata coming soon.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because that is some poor English. Ooh, we got Scarecrow. We got the Wish Claw Talisman.
I love this card. Absolutely. Its ability goes on a stack to go to an opponent. You guys heard us talking about this in episode 141. So you can twiddle this. You can, to activate it again, if you have slow, or if you have a Teferi Time Raveler out, you can bounce it back to you and then replay it again. So you get to do your tutor, and then you get to draw a card, and you get your talisman back. It's a whole bunch of plus sides to how this card could possibly be just
It seems very
abused.
easily abusable, yeah.
Sounds like winning.
Exactly.
Alright.
Well,
We got the Acclaimed Conqueror.
just a wall of text on a knight.
Yeah, pretty much. Hope you like reading, because this set is full of it.
Hey, it's all about storybooks.
Yep.
Ooh, the Fervent Champion.
This is the new 1-drop that Mono Red has wanted. First strike and haste is key, especially having that first strike ability on there. Chump blocks really don't mean a whole bunch now. Whenever it attacks any other attacking knights you control, also get +1/+0 until end of turn. Then equip abilities. And that target Fervent Champion costs 3 less.
We got the Clackbridge Troll.
It's a nice 8/8 with trample and haste, that's all. Beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does, tap it, you gain 3 life and draw a card.
Yeah.
It's almost like Desecration Demon from Return to Ravnica. Like, your opponent can tap it down, sure, but it's beneficial for you to not have it tapped.
Ooh, another foil rare. Add 7 mana and you only can cast 1 more spell this turn.
Yep, Ironcrag Fear, or Feet. And it's okay, though, because if you have, like, Charbelcher, you can play it and activate it and win.
Mm-hmm. Then we also got another mythic. We got the Ember Cleave.
And this is one of the enchantments that people were or the equipment people were talking about with Fervent Champion, because its equip cost is 3. So equipped creature gets +1/+1, double strike, and trample.
And it costs 1 less for each attacking creature. And
Yep.
it has flash.
And it has flash.
Sounds really good.
Pure upside to me.
Alright. Ooh, Fae of Wishes. Go wish a card out of your sideboard.
Yep, for 3 and a blue, you may choose a non-creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, put it in your hand. And then for 1 and a blue, it's a 1/4 flying creature.
Alright.
Discard 2 and return it to hand.
And our last rare is the rare red land cycle.
So Castle Embereth. So we got a foil Castle Embereth. We got a non-foil. This is actually a pretty decent box. I don't think we had any repeat rares.
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, they all look unique. The only repeats were our foil Castle Embereth.
Mm-hmm.
And now
it's time for the big money.
Yep.
So, hope you guys like foils, because this whole thing is foils. Ooh, Queen of the Ice foil alt art. Golems are always appreciated in my packs. Alright, so I believe now is storybooks. We have 2 more storybooks after this. Now the next card is any card from the Brawl decks or the intro decks. Hey, there we go. That's a hit. We got the mythic Korv Vlad from the Brawl deck.
Okay.
Yep. And then, ooh, we have Emberclave for our extended art.
Nice.
And then our foil, Witch's Vengeance. Oh, it's a full art too.
Yeah, extended art, Witch's Vengeance.
That's a nice hit.
That's a very nice hit. And then our foil token is the goat token, and then all of your foil tokens are food on the other side.
Nice. So not bad. I've definitely heard some nightmare packs when it comes to these, but yeah, getting at least a full art mythic and getting the full art rare foil too. Not terrible. I actually really like it. It's an interesting, unique idea. The value. This is definitely a gamble pack. I think if I had to spend $40 on a pack, I would probably go after a Masters pack instead of this.
Yeah.
So, word to the wise, I have gotten a common land instead of a mythic in this pack before.
Oof.
So.
All right, well, we're going to clean this up. We're going to get our next box and our next collector's pack ready to go. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and be sure to check out JacksonvilleGameCenter.com. They do ship orders, and anybody in the Northeast, Southeast, Florida, Georgia area, check them out, especially if you want to get the best competitive modern this area has to offer.